in India being close to fully penetrated, cooker segment is seeing a slower growth. Do you believe that the government's Ujjwala scheme will help open up the rural market for the industry? And by when is it that you expect to see meaningful benefits emerge out of that?
I not only believe that the Ujjwala scheme will be very beneficial to cooker market, it's already happened. It's not expected to happen. We've had very good 3 months in the rural areas, and finally cooker growth has started reaching high single digits, if not low double digits.
You have been an urban-oriented brand so far, sir. What's your strategy to take advantage of the Ujjwala scheme and capture rural market share?
That is the strategy. It is to capture rural market share. We will get there. We will get there where the consumer is, and we will get there quickly.
Will you be spending more in terms of promotions and advertising as a percentage of sales to capture that market share? Because there would be competition, I would believe, from some of the unorganized players in the segment.
No, actually, we advertise heavily, and our advertisement reaches rural areas also. Earlier, there was no buying in the rural areas. Now, the buying has started.
Right. What's the response that you've received from your product, Judge? Because it competes with the unorganized players. What is the kind of market share that you currently enjoy and hope to do so in the future quarters then? If you could just quantify that.
We are going very slow with Judge because we don't want it to cannibalize on the Prestige brand name. We've started only in 2 states, and that too very slowly. We have to get our feet wet, find out how it's going before we roll it out nationally.
Your next focus area, as I understand, Mr. Jagannathan, is cleaning solutions. Again, a segment with very high presence of unorganized players as well. What's your strategy here? Will it be under the TTK brand only?
It will be under the Prestige brand only.
Strategy, considering this is a space occupied largely by unorganized players?
Yes, that is why an organized player will have a great chance, because the consumer wants something he can depend on, and we will be able to assure that.
Okay. What exactly are the rollout plans? Are the products already in the market?
They are already in the market. They've already rolled out nationally, and it's available in every market in India already.
I believe you're targeting 10% of your revenues to come in from this segment. How much contribution are you expecting on the margin front as well?
Well, the margin will be similar to our margin on other products. 10% revenue we are expecting only in the 5th year.
Okay. Mr. Jagannathan, what's the impact you've seen because of the Kerala floods? Onam sales may have been hit, one reckons. As the state starts to rebuild, do you expect sales to come back? What's your overall assessment of the situation right now and business coming in from Kerala?
That's exactly what it is. You said it correctly. August was impacted, and we expect to make up loss in August, in September, October, November, as the state rebuilds its economy.
Okay, and so do you expect the demand numbers to look like what they were in the summer months, or could there be a bit of a slowdown there?
Better than that. Better than that.
All right. Is there an estimate? Are you hoping for some sort of a big bumper increase in demand? Have you run through some numbers there, estimates?
No, I refuse to give estimates now.
Okay. Mr. Jagannathan, you recently received some of your first export orders from the US and Europe. How do you expect exports to pan out and also scale up?
Where did you hear that? We've been exporting to US and Europe for the past 25 years. So we didn't receive our first orders now, and our exports will double over last year.
Okay. And so how much export contribution do you see to your overall revenues come next year?
About 5% this year.
And how much will that grow by? Because you're saying you'll probably double it. So can 5 go to 10% in FY20?
That is what we believe, yes.
Okay, Mr. Jagannathan, thanks so much for taking the time out and speaking with us today. Good to chat with you as always and get a sense of where business is headed. And, might I add, a lot of expansion in the pipeline as well, and the various verticals where they actually see the growth visibility come by. Cleaning products, for instance, that's something big. And yes, Mr. Jagannathan saying that they are already seeing benefits reap in from the Ujjwala scheme. And this is going to be a meaningful boost to their business and the kind of market share that they actually hope to garner in the rural segment.